But I must say, everything what they promised, as per today, every minute, every email, they keep their promises. Yes, well, my name is Anthony Worth. I'm the founder and the CEO of My New Behavior. And in the last 30 years, I got a lot of questions that everybody wants to change their behavior, but they don't know how. So with My New Behavior, you have a kind of a software tool where we guide individuals towards their desired behavior, and we help organizations to identify the gaps and the interventions what they can do based on analysis, and that's why we use the software for. I started with Lizard Global, I think it was February this year, when I connected with Jeremy and we started to discuss, okay, what can you offer? And as you can imagine, we are delivering global software. We have a lot of clients in over 100 countries. And I cannot work with a partner that's not committed, because I worked with another software developer. They were not communicating very clear and all that stuff. Based on frustration, I was looking for a new vendor or a new partner, and I just looked at the internet. And I found very good website, very good reputation. To me, it was very trustworthy to work with Lizard Global. So that's why I made an appointment, and the first meeting was very impressive what they told me. In the first meeting we had was actually a very clear process of what were the steps and how they work with us. To be honest, it felt like a family, it felt like colleagues. They really want to understand my challenges, my frustrations, what I expect from friends working together on my dream, and I think they succeed very well in giving me that feeling up front before they even started. So that for me was very, very important to have that kind of feeling. So that's why I choose Lizard Global. Previous supplier I had, they did not communicate honestly to me. It was always some vague excuses. So at the end, we were experiencing delays of months of development, and then they show me just a little bit and not the full thing. And every time, hey, we will release it next week, and we will release it next week. I became not reliable to my customers due to their lack of commitment and process, and that was not reliable for me. I was very skeptical to work with another software developer, and I must say, everything what they promised, as per today, every minute, every email, they keep their promises. And to me, it is a relief to work with them. They make the steps very clear to me, so I understand what's next. We have bi-weekly meetings, which is part of their process. So they became part of my challenge, but I became part of their process, which is phenomenal. And that's how you like to work. And I've never experienced that, but I must say, impressed. The big challenge for this software we are developing right now is for visually impaired people in the US. So that's for blind and people with low vision. Can you imagine that you build software for an individual that cannot see the software or can see the buttons or hardly can see the navigation into the tool? And I must say, when I told Lizard Global that my audience is visually impaired people, they said, that's a nice challenge. We want to learn from your clients. So what they did is they first look into my customers and what they faces and what their challenges are. And then they start to develop. And we are tested the software tool with the customers, blind and visually impaired people. And they were impressed about what Lizard Global created for us. So compliments to their team. What Lizard Global did was, hey Anthony, I can imagine that you want a huge software, and of course, I have big dreams to help the whole world, but what they say is, slow down, we will create a MVP, and we are almost there to release the MVP to the real customers, so we are testing it right now. And what they said is, we just build your MVP, and based on that, we will build new features, and we will add, and we will develop it together. And they said, okay, MVP, release it, and then work together with My New Behavior, Lizard Global, and the customers, and those three elements will help building the new steps in the software. Use one word to describe working with Lizard Global. For me, it can be happy or family, but if I really need to choose, it's relief. As a CEO, as founder, the word relief is really the thing what they do. I'm a former Olympic judo athlete. In 1992, I lost my gold medal at the Olympics, but working with Lizard Global, I'm convinced that I will win my gold medal. Not at the Olympics, but in my passion, in my dream, the behavior change within My New Behavior.